SMB, baby! Coming at you at 12 a.m. I don't know why I just did that, but I did.
It's a natural instinct.
It is. So, me and Brighton pretty much spend the night together, like, every night. And
every night.
Yeah, every night. And this is kind of our routine, you know? We get our makeup off, we get in our pajamas, and we start talking. And the other night, yeah. The other night we were talking, we were telling stories, like funny stories, and then I guess as the stories progressed, we were like, what? We are crazy. We are legitimately crazy people. And then I was like, you know what? I bet every girl in the world can relate to this. Like, I bet every girl has done something like this before. And what we mean by that is, well, what we call the crazy train. Examples.
Have you ever looked over your boyfriend's shoulder to see who he was texting?
Guilty. Have you ever seen a group text that your friend started that you weren't in and immediately questioned every relationship you ever had?
Have you ever looked over at a group of people and seen them whispering and possibly glance over at you and immediately assume they were talking about you?
Have you ever called a boy, like, 500 million thousand times because he wouldn't answer the first time? You have definitely done that. Okay, if you have not done that, you're lying to yourself or you are a really good human. Guys, that's impressive.
Have you ever driven over at your boyfriend's house at 8 a.m. because he wouldn't answer any of your texts or calls the night before?
That's pretty specific, B.
Sorry, Reed.
We've all been there. We've all done some crazy things and our mind
like
has gone crazy places. Just admit it. Go ahead. Raise your hand. You know, you done it.
I could give two.
And we started thinking, this is a crazy train. And I think the best way we could think to describe it is you're going down this train and it's crazy. But people around you, like, are looking at you from afar, and they're like, jump off, go ahead, jump off. And you look down, and you're like, no, I'm not going to jump off. That would hurt, and that would be scary, and I can't do it. And you don't think that you can because you have this mission in your mind. But it would be so much better to go ahead and jump off than to hit the dynamites at the end of the tracks.
Mm-hmm.
And
amazing point.
Like, people around you can see that you're being crazy, and you just need to go ahead and get off. But instead of you seeing that because you're so adamant that this is the right thing to do, you go all the way until it drives you absolutely crazy and it just blows up in your face.
Yeah, and whenever you let those emotions take control of you and you're going down this crazy train, you're letting the world tell you all these lies that it's okay, and it's okay to look over at your boyfriend's shoulder and to look at his text messages because you shouldn't trust him.
Yeah.
And you should check if your friend is still your friend because she didn't text you today or she didn't include you in that group message. And
this is what the world is telling you.
Yeah,
Instead
constantly.
of, like, just doing the normal thing and being like, hey, babe, like, I have this weird feeling that you may be texting other people. Is that, like, something I should be worried about? And he'd be like, no, like, we're fine. And what you need to understand
is resolving it.
Is you can resolve it. You don't have to try to figure it out. You don't have to try to change that person because trying to change somebody because you think you know it's right only makes yourself crazy.
Yeah, and my mom used to tell me all the time that she used to pray for us to get caught if we were ever doing something wrong. And as silly as that sounds, you can do that. If you are seriously questioning one of your relationships with a family member or a friendship or a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship, then you should pray to God. Nothing is too silly to pray to him and to ask him, God, if he is doing something wrong, because I'm not trusting him right now. So if he is doing something wrong, please let him get caught and please reveal that to me because God wants the truth to come out. He is the truth. And so no matter what, he is going to seek you and you are going to seek him to find that truth.
And if you're not a Christian, or even if you are a Christian and you do pray to God, you should always know, too, that you need that friend there. You need that friend there to talk to you about. And for your friend, the challenge to you is that when you see your friend going down this crazy train, instead of sitting back and watching her and just being like, oh, and kind of almost egging it on yourself and be like, yeah, she was probably talking about you, go ahead ahead and stop it. Stop it right there. Or grab her and say, come on, we're getting off this train together. Because you don't need to be there. You know, you need to stop it and say, like, okay, look, I understand exactly why you think this. I understand why you may be worried because this is what you've been told and this is what you've seen. But I'm going to tell you why you shouldn't. Because this is crazy. And because you should just trust him. And there is such a simpler solution. Yeah. And I think as an outsider seeing it, go ahead and say it. You know, don't be scared that she's going to get mad at you because the truth is the people that you love are the ones telling you these things. And it always turns out like this. After you say, dang it, I wish I should have listened to them. And there's been so many times with Brighton even that I'm like, B, should have listened to you on that one. Because I end up just like, oh, why did I do that? But in your mind, it's just the right thing and you have to. And I have to call him for 100 million times because if I don't, what could happen? You know, like, and you just think that.
Yeah, and when you're in that state of being, your emotions are so overwhelming to you and that you're just feeling this anger or bitterness or resentment, then your emotions are controlling your whole being.
It really, like, it takes over you.
Yeah, it controls your physical and your spiritual being. And whenever that happens, think about it. Whenever you're thinking about not trusting your boyfriend or not trusting a friend, you have one motive on your mind, or two, actually. You're either resenting or you're either trying to go after, like...
I think I know.
Regret. No. Okay, I'm sure we can edit this out.
We can?
What's the word?
Wait, okay. We can edit this out.
What is the word?
Oh my gosh. Wait, there's two solutions. You can either...
It's temporary happiness, and then what's the other? It starts with an R.
Resent?
Revenge.
Revenge.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'll just act like that didn't happen.
Okay.
There's two things that you usually do. You either go after to try to get revenge, or you're trying to feel that temporary happiness that you have. And to be honest, you're never going to be able to satisfy yourself with temporary happiness.
No.
And
it's never going to be enough.
No. And I hate to give the Sunday school answer, but think about the Sunday school answer is the Sunday school answer for a reason.
Because the Sunday school answer because it's the right answer. You
know?
And
it's the thing that everybody usually says. You know, these wiser people are telling you over and over for a reason because they want that to be in the back of your head whenever you need it the most. And the Sunday school answer is that God is the only person that can satisfy you and feel that temporary happiness. And you may be searching and searching for that next thing to satisfy what you're about to do and to try to get rid of those emotions that you're feeling. But the only person that is going to get rid of that is God. And you have to be able to let go and hand that over to him. Yeah.
So I guess our point in this is let go of whatever crazy thoughts you're thinking of. Jump off the train right now. Don't wait till it blows up at the end. Don't wait until things get so crazy that you stop and you're like, wow, this is going to be embarrassing for the rest of my life. You know, like,
use that as your platform. You know?
And don't be afraid to talk about it. Like, with Brighton and I, the other night, we were just, like, telling all these stories. We're like, you did it? I did this. Like, wow.
Listen to what I did.
Yes, and just realizing that it's not that you're crazy. It's that life happens. Bad things happen. Things happen to make you angry. Things happen to make you bitter. Things happen to make you jealous, to make you question your relationships. But instead of sitting in that and being okay with it, recognize it as a problem and start to change it. Jump off. You don't have to live like that. You don't have to live in anger. You don't have to live in bitterness. You can live free. You can just break that chain off. Get out of bondage. Live free. And how awesome does freedom sound? Like, it's
pretty amazing.
One of the most beautiful words. But anyways, guys, we love y'all. And we just know that you can get off the train. And because we realize that, we're like, we need to tell everybody this because this is the best thing we ever did. Yeah. So, we encourage you to do that. Jump on the train tonight and make sure your friends are off too, because you don't want anybody on the crazy train.
Thanks for watching.
Good night, guys.